Let's go to our magic book, our magic book, our magic book. Let's go to our magic book to see what we can see. Let's go to our magic book, our magic book, our magic book. Let's go to our magic book to be what we can be. Jump into the pages, come to magic lands. Jump into the pages, everyone hold hands. There's dinosaurs and princesses, snakes and butterflies. There is a character of every shape and size. The Storylady can tell you a tale of every kind, starting with the words of once upon a time. Let's go to our magic book, our magic book, our magic book. Let's go to our magic book to see what we can see. Let's go to our magic book, our magic book, our magic book. Let's go to our magic book to be what we can be. Hello, everybody. Well, welcome to the Storylady's Cottage today. This is my very good friend, Professor Stripes, and all of my other wonderful friends at my cottage today. You know, today we have a very special little visitor. This is Benjamin Bunny. I'm so excited to introduce all of you. You may have met him a little bit before, but today is a very special day because Benjamin Bunny has just started a new school. Let's go see how Benjamin Bunny enjoying his new school. Oh, I love that idea, Storylady. All right, so Professor Stripes, you can sit into the basket for just a little while, and I'm going to go check on Benjamin Bunny. All right, everyone, let's see how Benjamin Bunny is doing today. Benjamin Bunny, how are you doing? What was that? Oh, no. Benjamin Bunny's been feeling very sad. Oh, Benjamin Bunny, what's wrong? Oh, no. Are all of the bunnies making fun of you? Why are they making fun of you, Benjamin Bunny? Oh, because you're blue and all of the other bunnies are white? Oh, Benjamin Bunny, I think you're a beautiful blue bunny. Hey, I have an idea. Let's go get Bunny. You think that's a good idea? Oh, I'm sorry you're feeling sad. Hold on one second. I'm going to go get Bunny. Bunny always cheers up Benjamin Bunny. Okay. Bunny, I need your help with something. You know, oh, here we go. Oh, hi. What is it, Storylady? Well, Benjamin Bunny is feeling sad. Oh, that's terrible, Storylady. I'm really sorry about that. Yeah, you know why he said that all the other bunnies at school, they're white like you, and he's a blue bunny, and they were making fun of him because he was a blue bunny. Oh, well, he's very special being blue. Blue is a great color. It's my favorite color. Oh, I know you can cheer him up. Shall we bring him over? Okay, here we go. Benjamin Bunny, there you go. See, I don't want you to feel sad, Benjamin Bunny, because being blue is like really cool. Blue is cool. You know, I love you, and I would love you if you're orange or blue or purple or pink. Blue is just perfect. You know, Benjamin Bunny, I think I have a story that I can share with you and all of our friends out there. It's about my friend Gary the Grasshopper. He is such a good grasshopper. He's always solving problems. You know, I think it would be a great time now for us all to read the story, Gary Grasshopper Battles a Bully. Oh, yeah, I really like that story. I'm so excited to share with you. Okay, Benjamin Bunny, you go back over by Honey the Hummingbird. There we go. And Bunny, do you want to hop into the basket and help me get the book? Oh, yeah, Storylady, I'm on my way. Here we go. And there is our story, Gary Grasshopper Battles a Bully, written by Connie, Amarel, and illustrated by Swapan, Debnath. Ooh, that's a lovely fancy name. Oh, yes, and it's a really, really good story. I hope you're all ready for story time, everybody. Okay, I think I'm ready for story time. I know Bunny's always ready for story time. Okay, Bunny can sit in a basket, and I'm going to open the magic book, and we are going to play our magic story music now. Are you ready, everyone? Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. Gary Grasshopper Battles a Bully. Let's see how this story goes. Page 1. Gary Grasshopper anxiously looked out the window, watching for the mail to be delivered. As soon as he saw the mailman, why, he hopped as fast as he could to the mailbox. He was hoping that there was going to be a letter from his best friend, Freddie the Firefly. Oh, well, he was very excited because Gary planned to visit Freddie during the spring break, and Freddie was going to send directions to his house. Gary happily hopped back into the house, ripped open the envelope, and started reading. His smile, it suddenly changed to a frown. Oh no! Freddie had written that he was having some problems in school and that maybe Gary should wait until summer to come to visit. Something didn't seem right about Freddie's letter, and Gary decided to go and visit him anyway. He was sure that his friend really needed him right now. Gary met his friends Inchy Inchworm, Buster Beetle, and Tommy the Termite at the park. He read Freddie's letter to them, and they all agreed that Gary should go visit him right now. Spring break was only a week away, so the four friends sat at the park and they all made plans for their trip together. They were happy to see Betty the butterfly at the park with her boyfriend, Chris the caterpillar. They asked her for directions to Freddie's house, which she was happy to give them. Soon it was spring break and the friends left early in the morning to go to Freddie's house. Gary could not wait to see his best friend again. Well, they arrived by dinner time and they rang the doorbell. Should we all ring the doorbell together? Ding dong! Good job. Well, they were surprised when Freddie opened the door, and he had really big dark circles under his eyes. He didn't look so good. He looked like he'd been crying. Oh, that's very sad. But he was excited to see all of his friends again, especially his best friend, Gary the Grasshopper. They all hugged and they decided to order a pizza. So they sat on the living room floor eating pizza and catching up on what had been a long time since Freddie moved away. Gary asked Freddie how he liked his new school, and he noticed that Freddie looked really sad again. So he changed the subject. They made plans for what they were going to do tomorrow. Buster, Inchy, and Tommy slept in the spare bedroom, and Gary slept in Freddie's room. He was glad to kind of get some time alone with his friend Freddie because he was pretty sure that Freddie would tell him what was wrong when they were alone. But when he saw the love and concern in his best friend's eyes, Freddie the Firefly wasn't scared anymore to tell him what was really going on. Freddie told Gary that at first he liked his new school and he made some really nice friends. But one student, Carl the cockroach, didn't like him because he thought Freddie was too small and because he had moved from a field that was different from his field. Carl was a bully. Yep, he would tell Freddie names in front of the other students. He told lies about Freddie and he made fun of him. He would chase Freddie and try to make him stumble and fall in front of all of the other students. Freddie said that the first friends he had didn't believe that Carl Cockroach told all these lies, but eventually they began to believe the lies too. Soon no one would talk to Freddie, and no one would sit with him for lunch at the lunch table. The other students would laugh when Carl bullied him and made fun of him. That made him very sad. Even Missy Mosquito, who Freddie had a crush on, stopped hanging out with him at recess. Freddie told Gary he was sad and lonely, and he decided that he didn't want to go back to school. Hearing the awful things that were happening to his friend made Gary the Grasshopper very angry. Can you make an angry face? Gary told Freddie that he wanted to meet this bully and asked Freddie if he knew where he could find him tomorrow. Freddie said that Carl was always at the park. Just for this reason. Gary told Freddie he was going to the park tomorrow to try to find Carl. In the morning, Gary told Inchy the Inchworm, Tommy, and Buster about Carl the Cockroach and how he had been bullying Freddie. They were all upset about this, and they all wanted to go to the park and help. They finished eating breakfast and headed for the park. When they got there, Freddie pointed out Carl the Cockroach. He was surrounded by some other students, and when he saw Freddie, he started taunting him and making fun of him, and all the other students laughed, ha 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 ha. And that made him feel very sad. He then rushed toward Freddie like he was going to chase him, but Gary hopped in between the bully and Freddie, and he stood tall. The other students stopped laughing and stood silently to see what was going to happen. Carl looked closely at Gary, then suddenly snapped his fingers. Hey, I know who you are. Why, you're Gary the Grasshopper, and you can jump higher than any other grasshopper in the valley. You are so cool. Gary told Carl, You know what's not cool? Being a bully and making fun of somebody and taunting them and telling lies about them just because they're different. That's not cool. So then he said to the students who were watching, it's also not cool to stand by and do nothing when a bully does something mean to another student. That's not cool either. Wow, Gary really stood up to everybody. Back where I live, everyone is aware that the reason someone bullies another person is because they are insecure themselves and they need to do that to feel better about themselves. At my school, the students know that someone bullies another student to tell the bully that this is mean and despicable behavior, and they don't like it and they won't tolerate it. The other students who were listening nodded in agreement with what Gary was saying. Starting with Junie the June Bug and Davy the Dragonflyer, they went over to Freddie one by one to say that they were so sorry for not standing up for him and letting Carl the Cockroach bully him. They apologized for laughing at Freddie and making fun of him. They asked Freddie if he could forgive them. Freddie said yes and gave each one of them a hug. Carl watched as the other students hugged Freddie and suddenly felt very alone and ashamed. He slowly walked up to Freddie and told him how sorry he was. Then he didn't think about how much pain and sadness he was causing Freddie. Carl admitted that when he went home after school, he always seemed to feel a little unhappy. And now he realized that it was very, very mean the way he had been treating Freddie. Carl then asked Freddie if he could forgive him too. Freddie had been hurt very badly by Carl's bullying, but he decided to forgive him, and then they hugged each other. He announced to the other students that what he did was wrong, and that from now on, no one at the school should bully another student. Then Carl asked if they could stay and play kickball, which they did. They were all having so much fun that the hours passed so quickly. Soon it was 5 o'clock and it was time for dinner. They all said goodbye to Carl the Cockroach and all the other students. Well, on the way home, Freddie thanked his friends for coming to visit him, and especially Gary for coming to his rescue. He told Gary, even though we live so far apart, I know my best friend will always be there for me when I need him, and I'll always be there for you too. Gary smiled at his best buddy, whose light was shining more brightly than ever. Then Gary hopped higher than ever. He was so happy how everything had worked out for Freddie. The friends high-fived each other and headed to Freddie's house. All of them happy, hungry, and hopeful that no one would ever, ever be bullied again. And that is the end. Wow, that's a really, really great story. I can't wait to see what Benjamin Bunny's going to think about this story. Hang on one second. I'm going to go get Benjamin Bunny. So, Benjamin Bunny, did you like that story? Yeah, I really like that story, and I'm feeling much better about everything now. That's wonderful, Benjamin Bunny. It's never nice when other people are mean to you, and I'm sure that one of your friends is going to stick up for you one of these days. Oh, yeah, you know what? I know exactly who's going to do it. Really? I wonder who that could be. Maybe someone you're related to? Yeah, one. Oh, yeah, that's me, Storylady. I'm going to go, and I'm going to tell all of them that it's not nice because, I'm going to say, all bunnies are created equal and we should all be kind to each other. That's right. We should always remember to be kind to each other and give each other lots of love and appreciate each other's differences. Yeah, because that would make the world beautiful, is that we're all different and we're all kind of the same too. That's right, everybody. Oh, you're going to give him a big hug. Oh, I love you, Bunny. I love you too, Storylady. And I love all of you. Remember, always be kind and make good choices. Right, Bunny? That's right. Bye, everybody. And don't forget to always, always make the best choice. Think from your heart. And remember, be kind. Bye. I really like Gary the Grasshopper. He's pretty cool. Everybody, I hope you liked today's story. Don't forget to press the like button and the subscribe button. And don't forget to click the little bell so you can be notified for our next video. Thanks for coming.